What's going on, everybody? I'm back. Welcome to video number 2. Video 1 seemed to be a success. Hit almost 200 views, which is crazy. I know that's absolutely nothing at all, but to me that means something, and I wanted to thank all of you guys for tuning in, for watching all the way through, even just clicking on the link, comments, everything you guys did, all the subscribers that I gained like pretty much over the course of the last 2-3 days now. It's been a really cool experience, and you really see people's true colors and intentions when you do something that brings you joy. Everybody wants to do something that interests them. Everybody wants to do something that excites them, and I took that step the other day. Put this on mute. So I took that step the other day, and I'm still absolutely stoked. My mindset feels like it has shifted and evolved almost overnight. I'm taking on more of this entrepreneurial approach to my thoughts, and I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I never really knew how to start, but this certainly feels like it is the pathway to that. So stay tuned. I'm so excited to see where this could take me. My first priority is truly just putting value out to the world, especially if you are in my age and you're out here hustling, just trying to figure it out for yourself as well. The ups, the downs, twists and turns along the way, I absolutely know what that's like, and hopefully through my story, through my lens, you guys will be able to feel felt. That's most important to me. Second thing, I'm curious to hear, I've had some really deep conversations with my friends, with some family members, and it seems as though these workouts are actually really hitting home for some of you guys, especially the ones that have tried these workouts out. It's really cool. It's interesting to hear like how sore you guys are getting the next day and how good of a workout you guys are having, and even just different things that you may have never tried before. So shout out to you guys for actually taking what I'm saying and applying it. That's awesome. I don't know if many people know this, but for the last few years now, I have been doing personal training and one-on-one coaching. So with that said, if you guys are interested in learning more about what workouts I'm doing and why, please let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear what you guys are looking forward to, what maybe we could go without on the move forward. And yeah, so it's cool because when you start talking to the camera a little bit, the gears start turning. And one thing I really wanted to talk about, just briefly touch on, we'll get into more in-depth conversations as time goes on, but for now I'm just trying to get the hang of things. Go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. There have been so many instances, situations, and events in my life that I felt I was being just tolerated, and I had to get out of that environment. And ultimately, I mean, it all worked out, right? Because I'm here, I'm alive, I'm healthy, I'm breathing. But mentally and from an emotional standpoint, which sort of goes under the radar for most men, especially in this kind of age group, go where you're celebrated, you guys. If you feel like you have to walk on eggshells or tread lightly wherever you are, you're in the wrong place. Whether that's at work, whether that's in a relationship, whether that's anywhere, even with family members. Go where you are celebrated. Like I said, this stuff, when you start talking to the camera like this, and I highly encourage you guys to do this, because it is, I think that everybody should at some point in time just try making content, because why not? It's free. You get to express yourself. I'm an adult now. Unfortunately, I don't do like coloring books as I might have when I was a kid, but think about it. I mean, when we're kids, we have these different outlets to kind of be ourselves, and nowadays we immerse ourselves in what we think society wants to see or expects of us. Make content, man. If you're one of those people who's like on the fence about it, like I was for so long, just jump in. It's a lot of fun. You don't need any crazy equipment. I'm using a computer that I got from work. It's a MacBook, but I love this thing. I'm using a free platform. It's iMovie, and I'm recording on a camera that my friend let me borrow. And this camera is pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. It's a Canon PowerShot V1, but you guys could do this stuff on your phone. Just do it, man. Just go all in. Consistency is one of those things that compound. So if you feel weird at first, if you are just starting out in the gym and you feel weak, you see the worst image of yourself, just keep going. Consistency is one of those things that kind of stacks on itself. So if you guys are on the fence about doing anything right now, whether that's leaving your job, getting into an entirely new field, which I have done a handful of times, and I will certainly get into as these videos progress, man, if there's one thing that I would be remiss if I didn't push onto anybody who is looking to better themselves, better their situation or their life, consistency compounds. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but it does. So thank you guys for listening. So we're officially plugged in to the Supercharger here. Got the dark tints on, of course, 5%. Let's hop in. So, the Tesla is a very unique car, is what I will say. My experience is, though limited, certainly a good one. Right now I'm at the Supercharger. It's a Sunday night. Just wanted to make sure I'm starting the week with a full, I guess you'd say a full charge. I almost wanted to say full tank, but that's not the case here. Just in case I decide to go anywhere throughout the week, just for the peace of mind, knowing that if I needed to go somewhere I could. But this is crazy. Like, I'm literally sitting here just logged into the Netflix account, and I'm sure people probably do this a little bit more often than I do. Maybe that's why they got the car. This is not why I got the car. Definitely an added bonus, and I think it's really cool. But yeah. All right, what's up, guys? So here I have this Transparent Labs electrolyte formula. My electrolyte potion, my hydration staple, Transparent Labs, of course. I have used pretty much every supplement company out there. Transparent is just by far my favorite. Tastes really good, mixes well. That's a huge factor. And above all else, it's super clean. It's so good, so refreshing, especially on a summer day. And I love the formulas that they use. So the sodium in this is actually from pink Himalayan salt, which has been an absolute staple in my everyday life for as long as I could remember. I've actually recently switched over to this Maldan salt. This stuff is really good too. Super hydrating. I'm a big hydration kind of guy. There we go. Yeah, definitely check this stuff out. I am not affiliated with Transparent Labs, at least not yet. That'd be pretty sick if I was. So if you are working with Transparent Labs, put in a good word for me. Transparent, if you're watching this, shout out to you guys. I have a cabinet, literally 4 shelves of just supplements from you guys. I typically take this every day, but training days specifically, especially when I know I'm going to be sweating a lot, like today. It's about 90 degrees out there. Got a nice workout coming up in about a half hour here, so we are going to slam this and then, yeah, get the day going here. So good. I might have to mix it up a little bit more. So I would always see these little scratch pads and be like, nah, not worth it, just cardboard. This cat is just obsessed with this thing. If you could hear her purring right now, you might be able to. But she slept on this thing last night. Good investment for sure. I will let you guys in on a little something. I don't always do this, but when I need it, I need it. When in Rome, right? So today's the 30th of the month. I'm in tech sales, and for those of you guys who also are in sales, the last few days of each month is definitely the most hectic, the most stressful. So finally found a little bit of a break here to be able to get a lift in. I'm about to go hit some push, chest, a little bit of shoulders, and some triceps. Nothing too crazy. Working out at the clubhouse again. All right, guys, so back again for another workout. Today is going to be a push session, as I mentioned. It'll be a quick one just for the sake of being in the clubhouse with limited equipment, but I always start out my workouts with a very intentional warm-up and stretching routine, especially because I've dealt with shoulder injuries for the majority of my early and even later teenage years. So this is more of a preventative kind of maintenance type of warm-up. But if you guys want me to dig a little bit deeper as far as explaining why I do these certain things, let me know in the comments. Would love to be able to show you and kind of walk you through each of these different movements. But with no further ado, enjoy the workout. Check. I was definitely a little salty at this moment because I realized I never started my watch. If you guys are victims of this as well, let me know in the comments. Absolutely the worst feeling. Here we go. Beautiful. So if you guys don't use gloves to handle your meat, what are you doing? Thank you guys again for watching, but it is time to eat. Catch you all in the next one.